On February 7, 1950, a Douglas C-47 with 10 people aboard was on a search and rescue mission for a missing Douglas C-54. Little did they know they would also need their own search and rescue. Good morning. How is everyone doing? So I'm up in the Yukon, headed off on a little adventure in the Ruby Range Mountains near Haines Junction. This is something I could likely do as a day trip with a strong push, but I decided to suit up and do it as an overnighter, enjoy a little time in the great outdoors with Rocco here. But I'm headed up to see a plane crash from 1950. It's been up there for quite a long time on the side of a mountain. It's supposed to be very well preserved and intact, so really excited to finally go see this thing. A while back, someone sent me GPS coordinates for where the plane wreck is located, but not how to actually get there. I had to figure that part out on my own. I noticed this ATV track on the satellite imagery, and it looks like it'll take me a little over halfway there, about 20 kilometers up into the mountains. So far, no signs of bear scat. This might actually be a more relaxing bike ride than that last one. You just never know what you're going to get when you come out to these mysterious unmarked trails, but so far this one has been fantastic. It must get a lot of use, probably a lot of hunters coming up here. I got to gain about 600 meters as I climb up to a pass in the mountains. There's tracks going every which way through this swamp. It's hard to know which way to actually go. Just trying to keep myself aimed up this valley. You gotta be careful with these. They look innocent enough, but you take a wrong step, you could be up to your waist in it. Thankfully that part was over quickly. I got my good trail back. Keep puttering along here. Signs of some bear activity in this area though. I can see some prints on the trail. I've already gone through over half the battery, but it's to be expected. I've been climbing ever since I left the van on this rough trail while carrying all my heavy gear, so I made sure to pack in a spare battery just to make sure I can get out of here no problem. But I can't imagine trying to get up into this area without a cleared trail. It's been all dense brush. It's gotten really muddy through here again. I think it's time to face the facts. The bike has carried me as far as it possibly can. Maybe I can stash it down in there. Rocco will remember this spot for me. Don't need GPS. All right, let's go, buddy. I'm surprised to still see traces of ATV track way out here. Someone was really on a mission. Right now I'm on a horse track or maybe a game trail, one or the other. I'm getting hungry. I should make some dinner while I got access to water right here. I don't need to go too much further today. Well, we finished our dinners. Time to start trekking again, and I'm already considering stopping because look at this beautiful camp spot right on the creek. It's gonna be hard to find much better real estate than this, but it's only like 6 o'clock, so should keep going. There's still a good ATV trail to follow. Sometimes people come out and build public cabins, so I need to get up this pass, take a good look around. Maybe I'll see something before I commit to set up my tent. No cabins in sight as of yet. I'm going to keep hiking ahead to that junction there. Once I get to that point, I got to hang a right. There's a canyon I can't quite see yet that I got to go up. But what a beautiful area. I'd be happy with this hike even if there wasn't something special to see at the end of it. So a little backstory on this plane wreck that I'm heading to see. So on January 26, 1950, the Douglas C-54 Skymaster en route Alaska to Montana with 44 people on board vanished supposedly somewhere in this very area. And to this day, that plane has never been found. Then on January 30th, 1950, this C-47 that I'm heading to see, it crashed on the side of a mountain, and it was a part of the search effort to find the missing C-54. Alright, good morning. It's time to go see a plane wreck. I'll leave my tent, most of my stuff here. I don't need to bring it with me. We slept alright. The usual paranoia about bears showing up in the middle of the night. All you can really do is put on a Andrew Huberman podcast and doze off. I swear, that podcast is the ultimate sleep potion. In 15 minutes, just right out. So I've got to go down through there and up that canyon. I'm guessing maybe 2 hours to reach the plane wreck from here. It's perched pretty high up on the mountain. I think I have around 600 meters of climbing to do today. If someone managed to find the missing C-54, that would make international headlines. And there's a lot you can do from home by scouring through the satellite imagery. It'd be very hard to hide a big plane like that on terrain like this. It's a different kind of beauty out here. It's more subtle, low resolution. Like if Nintendo 64 was to render some mountains, I think this is what it would look like. I have about another 3 kilometers to go. Got a contour up through there, and the plane wreck is just on the other side of that mountain. I'm gonna see if I can pull up a weather forecast, and if this is gonna hold, I think I have enough food to spend another night. Might as well enjoy this journey a bit longer, soak it in. No rush to get back to the van. Although this time I was smart, I made sure to stock up my fridge with some beers. Can't skimp out on that part. One more hill to climb over. Just gotta get over that, and we shall be there. And there it is. I can hardly believe it. That is so crazy. Imagine that. While the aircraft was doing a low pass, they encountered cloudy, low visibility conditions and also experienced downdrafts, sending the plane into the mountainside. The plane sustained the impact surprisingly well, and this could have gone far, far worse for them. All 10 people aboard survived the crash, however some with serious injuries. Most notably, the starboard propeller smashed through the fuselage, breaking one crew member's leg, a situation that could have easily killed him. Temperatures in the area were close to minus 40 degrees. Thankfully, they were found quickly, and everyone was rescued within 3 days. The Air Force later returned to salvage many parts, including both Pratt & Whitney twin Wasp engines. Be careful where I step. All kinds of holes in the floor. Still works. I found this little nameplate underneath some rocks. Pratt & Whitney aircraft, twin Wasp. A bunch of information about the engine, oil pressure, firing order. Tonawanda, New York. I think it's not that the front end completely disintegrated upon impact. You can tell it's been sawed off and all these lines have been cut. So they were able to salvage some stuff off here. That's fascinating to see an old plane crash up in the mountains. Just the strangest thing. It's so out of place. I got a weather forecast. It's supposed to be clear tomorrow, so I'm just taking my time. Might as well spend another night out here. It's about 3 o'clock now. Imagine I can be back to my tent by about 5:30. I said when I was first setting off that I thought I could do this in a day with a strong push, but nope, not at all. I think I was optimistic that I could ride the e-bike a lot further than what I did, but to spread it out over 3 days felt like the right way to do it to properly enjoy the area. But I think with an ATV or a dirt bike, you could go a lot further and probably do it in a day, but also once again, why not slow down, do some camping, and enjoy the area. But I think that wraps up another adventure and another video. So thanks for watching and coming along, and I will see you in the next one.